How do you make your roof profitable? My retail numbers are the same as my storm numbers. For those of you that are in storms, listen to what I'm saying. Why do I expect the insurance companies to pay more than I would if I did the job for retail? If you don't make your well, the other guy's bidding lower. No, you're just not selling correctly. I don't sell no more, but I can go and do a job if you've been there, and I can take your job. And I can charge them more money. And I don't say it with what I keep talking about with the boosts. I say it because I am very good at this. I'll give you some nuggets. We were just doing this. I had a sales meeting at my company. I think that we're going to go into a trend where in retail, in some of our industry, it might slow down a little bit. We'll see how the economy goes, right, guys? Because we don't know. And I said, well, how do we boost revenue? So if I have a salesperson in the sales meeting, if you're doing $2 million a year, I have a girl that did $2 million this year, first year. She used to be my job coordinator. First year, $2 million. And I said to her, I says, everybody in the meeting, there's only one way to increase revenue when things slow down, and that's to increase the sale. You already sold the roof. Are you inspecting the attic? We hear it all the time. Are you enforcing this in your company? Attics, 70% in the United States of all attics are under-insulated. Every attic we do is a 50%, 60% profit. Every single one. We make, at times, more money on insulation than we make on the roof. Let's say that you sell a job for $10,000, a roof. Let's say the sales guy makes $1,500 after overhead cost, and maybe overhead's a little high, whatever. Now you sell $4,000 worth of insulation, $3,000 worth of insulation. That sales guy's making pretty close to the same amount of money. It's the same thing with the company. Very profitable. And here's another one. I'm sure this with everybody. How do you approach the homeowner? This is for sales, period. And this is a good one for your sales team. If you were my homeowner, I'd go, well, Mrs. Smith, I'm going to do your roof bid here. Would you like me to do a gutter bid? What does Mrs. Smith say? No. Why do they always say no? It seems like they are so concerned about the roof cost that they don't want another bid for another item. So here's how I fix that. I don't ask them. I am the guy that hands you the roof bid and say, oh, here's a bid for the gutters. Here's a bid for the insulation and gutters. I didn't ask you. What's the other guy do that comes? Either he doesn't do the bid or he asks. Better yet, if he just doesn't do it and he just gives them a bid for the roof. I call back a week later. Hey, Mrs. Smith, just checking to see if you decided any direction you want to go. Oh, you did have somebody inspect it. They didn't give you a gutter bid? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, let me know. What's that person thinking? Later, they're going, well, that other guy didn't give me a gutter bid. Who are they going to go with? I didn't say nothing bad about the other company, by the way. I'm not selling on negativity. I'm selling on a need. I planted a seed because if you're like me, why didn't that guy inspect my attic? One of the most important parts of your roof that we don't do. How many people here, out of show of hands, inspect the attic? How many people document that inspection with a company cam or a photo? Put it into documentation, and then take that documentation and give it to your installers or your people. You want to sell roofs? Show them their attic. Show them their roof. You want to keep the money? Get a good tax person. Get a good lawyer.